And so this video begins as we leave Tennessee via the Cumberland Gap Tunnel. On the other side, Kentucky. The historic Cumberland Gap National Park. Check this out. Stay in lane and tunnel. Okay. Don't hold your breath. You won't make it. It's a long way. You know, there's a thing where they honk in the tunnels. I'm not gonna do it, but there's a thing. Okay, one honk. I did it! Welcome to Kentucky. And welcome to the Cumberland Gap National Park, the Welcome Center. Check out the beautiful dogwood trees here. The spring has come. The weather is perfect. I think it's like 70 degrees right now. Chris the girl is with me.
I'm here.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We've been looking forward to this.
We have. We've been wanting to do a hike together for the longest time, and it is the perfect time to do it today.
There's a Civil War era cannon here because the troops utilized the Wilderness Road to go back and forth from Kentucky and Tennessee, of course. Here's a depiction. Stories of a journey through the wilderness into Kentucky. And of course, Daniel Boone also traveled through the Cumberland Gap. I have many of ancestors that came through the Gap. Odds are if you have family in the Midwest, your ancestors traveled through the Cumberland Gap to get there. No pets allowed. Visitor Center open daily 9 to 4. National Historical Park, Cumberland Gap. That's technically the name for it. Wow, this is really nice. Oh, do you hear that?
Sounds like maybe elk.
I hear maybe animatronics. There's a bear over there. Black bear cub. Hello there. It says, please do not touch. We will abide. Although it's cute. You want to pet it. Okay, so there is some sort of museum down here. We're walking upstairs first. Notice this giant tree. It's really neat. Reminds me of E.T. The ride. You found your buffalo.
You know I had to find the stuffed animals.
Right off the bat.
Will it come home with me?
Let's do it. Got rocking chairs up here. It looks like at some point there was a presentation going on here, but not right now. Check out that mural. That's a really neat painting. They run short films inside the theater. Okay, let's take a peek. Wow.
Oh, cool.
That's a really nice theater.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. See ya. Bye. This map here depicts the route of Daniel Boone through the Cumberland Gap.
That's cool.
Starting right here. And then all the way up here through Kentucky. You might remember a few weeks ago, I was at Wildcat Ridge, a famous battle that happened right in here. The troops would have went up the Wilderness Road as well. And then this Boone Trace ends all the way up here at Fort Boonesborough, of course, near Clark County. Then out here they have another cannon. Check this out. Little observation deck. That cannon's pointing towards the gap. Somewhere over that way. Yeah, it's okay to touch this one. Look down the barrel. What do you see? Could be a squirrel in here. Whoa, watch out. It says 1861 right on the side there. Look at the trees, the limbs. We're walking in here. I just noticed. Does that mirror look familiar?
Oh yeah, it kind of looks like mine, huh?
It's your mirror.
Yeah.
It's the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Also, be a Colonel kid.
Colonial.
Oh, I need my glasses. What did I say, Colonel? We might need a walking stick for our hike today. They got many here. What do you got? It's a little hawk. It makes a noise.
That's pretty cool. Maybe I need a hawk.
I think you do.
I might.
Let's hawk it. Oh, this is really nice. They've got important figures in the center here. Earliest travelers, explorers, and land seekers. Trailblazers. A timeline and history. Nice little museum on the Cumberland Gap. This is an authentic leather cap pouch from the Civil War. The logo and belt buckle is kind of falling off there. Percussion caps used in the Civil War. General George Morgan's Union Army has been in control of the Gap since June. This is a look at the Cumberland Gap during the Civil War in 1862. Little sound effects for you. There you go. See it better there. Alright, this was a surprise right off the bat. If you're ever traveling down US 25 through the Cumberland Gap, stop into the visitor center. I'm buying the Hawk. And because it is the 250th anniversary of America, check this out. You can buy 250th merchandise. They've got these cool Christmas ornaments, and also they have patches for sale inside this National Park Service gift shop. And here's a mug. Official merchandise, 40 bucks. And we've walked away from the visitor center. We came down to check out the Cumberland Gap National Historical Park. Take some photos with the sign. United States Department of Interior, National Park Service. It's also a great spot to officially begin this video. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J. This is my fiance, Chris the girl. And today we're going hiking in the Cumberland Gap. We've been wanting to hike for a long time. It's been a while.
Yep, it's been a while.
We are about to head over to the Tri-State Trail. We're going to hike to where Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee all meet in one place. It's about, well, we'll show you on a map, but it's like a mile there and a mile back. Are you up for that?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
I also want to say congratulations to Chris the girl, my fiance right here. Just had a huge milestone. This is big. We've been looking forward to this day. Chris, do you want to tell them?
Well, I quit my 9-to-5 job, everybody. I am now going to be full-time doing content creation.
Congratulations. This is
you.
the day it all changed. I am
Yep.
so happy for you.
Thank you.
Go check out Chris the Girl on YouTube. If you're not already subscribed, I'm sure you are. I'll put a link in the description below, but we are now both full-time content creators.
Yep, exactly. It's
and
exciting.
We're looking forward to traveling together more and
Yep.
going, like we always said, we knew this day would come, and I'm so proud of Chris because she works really hard to get here, and I'm just looking forward to see all the places that you go personally on your channel.
Thank you.
And you're welcome, and thank you for collabing with me today.
Yeah, many more collabs in the future now that I don't have to just rely on PTO and all of that fun stuff. Like, we can travel more together and just do more things together. So I'm really, really looking forward to that.
I'm glad, me too. No more 9-to-5 for the both of us. More time for you, for us. There's much ahead. Let's get started. Let's go on this hike.
Yeah.
Chris is also filming today, of course, so check out her video after this one.
Yep.
Got the camera.
Oh, that's not my camera.
Oh, yeah, that's the Hawk.
That's not the camera.
I hawked it
that's
for her.
That's the camera.
There you go. All right, let's do it. Let's have some fun, guys. Much ahead. And here between the visitor center and the parking lot, there's a nice map. It depicts hiking in the Gap. Here you go. We will be parking at the Thomas Walker Trailhead and taking this route all the way through the Wilderness Road along it to the Tri-State Park right there. It's a 1.2 mile trek. So we leave the Cumberland National Historic Site Visitor Center and we go 1.4 miles to Thomas Walker parking area. That's where we will walk out to the Tri-State Trail. Okay, we're parked. We just got to get the essential hiking gear together and we're going to head out on the Wilderness Trail. Cannot forget this.
I don't know what sound I was expecting to come out of that thing, but it was not that at all.
Okay, so the trail starts right over here. There's some historic signs. You know we got to read over there. It says it's a 36-minute walk from this parking lot down to the Tri-Point area. So 1.2 miles each way, and we're going to walk right past the Cumberland Gap marker. So we'll check all of that out. You ready to hike?
I'm ready.
Got your gear on?
Got the gear, got the backpack, new hiking shoes. They're new, so.
There's the shoes. Also, a brand new 7th Ink shirt.
Yep. Seventh Ink.
Thank you, Seventh Ink.
Yeah.
I also got the same shirt. I'm going to rock it sometime. Always link in the description below. Check out our coupon code. This is our friend's company.
Yeah.
We just plug them because we love them. We bought the shirts before they gifted them to us, so we always love supporting small business. So check out Seventh Ink. A masterful retreat in Cumberland Gap. This tells of the Civil War history. This tells of the history of the Gap, providing a viable transportation route through the rugged terrain of the Appalachian Mountains, or Appalachian. The Cumberland Gap was valued by both Union and Confederate armies during the Civil War. Along with the East Tennessee and Virginia Railroad, the Gap was a practical land byway for armies to use when moving men and supplies between the eastern and western theaters. There's something on the back, but we'll go over here first. During the Civil War, Cumberland Gap was held alternately by Union and CSA armies. USA forces under General George W. Morgan occupied it June 18th to September 17th, 1862, cut off from supplies and surrounded Morgan with 9,000 men, retreated successfully to Greenup on Ohio River, 200 miles in 16 days over mountain roads, and despite the harassment of CSA Morgan's raiders. And over here, it continues to say, in January 1864, Union General Ulysses S. Grant, traveled through the Gap on his way from Knoxville to Lexington to survey the road as a supply line for Union troops operating in East Tennessee. Grant wrote, "The road over Cumberland Gap and back of it was strewn with debris of broken wagons and dead animals. After the war, the dangerous road was known as the Devil's Stairway." Ooh, spooky. And the Devil's Stairway begins right there. The old wilderness trail.
Appropriate.
Yeah. There's a little stairway as we start. It says Object Lesson Road. Straight ahead, historic Cumberland Gap. 0.6 miles. Tri-State Peak, that's us. 1.2 miles. And Thomas Walker Trail continues 1.1 miles to the right eventually. Town of Cumberland Gap straight away. Sign says, notice bears are active in this area. Do not approach them. Properly secure all food and personal items. It also says garbage kills bears. So don't leave any garbage, of course. We don't like that. We don't do that here. We don't do that. This is beautiful. Why would you want to leave garbage? Okay, I'll be quiet. Welcome to nature. Chris and Jay explore. Nice wide gravel trail winding up the side of the hill.
Just amazing. It's so gorgeous.
We're just saying that we live an hour from here. We wanted some nature and we got it here.
Yeah.
Currently live an hour from here. You said it reminded you of the Grand Tetons a little bit?
Yeah, I'm getting Grand Teton vibes. I don't know if it's because that was when I did a lot of hiking.
Yeah.
So it just kind of reminds me of it in general, but yeah, it's nice.
That's awesome. Chris used to work there. I've never been.
Yeah, we will go.
Yes, we will. Big rock wall. So quiet.
Is now a good time
For what?
to do your call?
Oh, Call of the Wild.
Yeah.
Yes. It's right here. Did you hear that? I'm just kidding, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything either.
Some bears up there. Nice little stream here along the road. Of course, Chris and I brought plenty of water. Hydrate. This little stream made us thirsty. Also the Bigfoot collar.
Yeah, I'll do it every time.
We're keeping our eyes peeled. All right, so we've come to a fork in the road. We're heading towards the Tri-State Trail and the Cumberland Gap, but there's a marker over here for the Wilderness Road Trail. And this might be a Daniel Boone marker. Giant boulder with a plaque.
Indian Rock.
Daniel Boone's Trail. North Carolina to Kentucky, 1775. Marked by St. Asaph's chapter of Kentucky Daughters of the American Revolution. 1915. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, that's cool.
Old Wilderness Trail. Take it all the way to Boonesboro Fort. Alright guys, we have come to the top of the end of this trail as far as turning up to the hill to the Tri-State Peak. We will continue our journey this way, but this is the historic Cumberland Gap marker. Salt-seeking buffalo, moccasin-clad warriors, Native Americans, dreaming pioneer, Daniel Boone, and battling Civil War soldiers. Each was here in the historic Cumberland Gap, and now so you are. How do you feel about that?
Sweaty.
And now sweaty Chris and Jay
Sweaty
are here.
Chris the girl and Tampa Jay are here.
Here we go. Let's take a picture right here. It's cool. And right when you take that right, up a little ways, there's a Cumberland Trail marker. It's a pyramid. Daniel Boone was a man, big man. Daniel Boone's Trail from North Carolina to Kentucky. Another trail marker, 1769. Marked by the Tennessee Daughters of American Revolution. I think it's the same plaque we saw. Yeah, it's the same plaque we saw down the hill on the other marker. Pretty cool, right here in the middle of the trail. Just thinking about all the buffalo, all the Native Americans, all the animal. Of course, yeah, Bigfoot. Civil War soldiers once walked right here. We are walking up, so there is a ridge right to our right. Gotta be careful. There's plenty of trail though. Saw something over here. Looks like a cavern. Oh man, I want to peek down there.
Yeah.
All right. Wish me luck. It's like a drop off. You gotta go slow. You don't want to run down here. Oh yeah, it's a cave. I feel air coming from way down in there. Underneath the rock. You probably can't even get in there, but there's an opening.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, don't get too close.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get lost in there.
Pretty neat.
You ain't coming out.
All right, off the beaten trail, there's something over here. Now that looks like a cave. It's a giant boulder. Okay. Just gotta make sure there's not a bear in there. Let's see. I don't think it's as deep as it looks. This kind of reminds me of Vasquez Rocks, California, the shape of it. You know where they filmed Star Trek, Turbo Man, Bill and Ted. Oh wow, that does go way back in there. Yeah. You can walk pretty far. See if I get my flashlight going. Yeah, should have brought my big flashlight. Be a cool spot to camp out. Just think about it. Daniel Boone could have camped up here. It's a good shelter.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Come out, Mr. Foot. Chris found a nice walking stick. Alright, so this is the steepest we've been so far. It was not too bad getting up here. There was another way from Cumberland City, the other side of the Cumberland Gap to come. I looked it up beforehand and it said this was the easiest way to get up here, so there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's down the hill.
Yeah.
Downhill the way back.
Okay.
And someday I'll hike up here the other way. There's so much stuff to see up here, a lot of Civil War stuff. Come back and show you some of that stuff. We might see some of that stuff on the way out too. Yeah, just like my grandpa said, always watch your feet, but also your head. Whoa.
Snakes.
Snakes. Someone put a bench here a long time ago. Look at this wood. 2 logs. Put another log across it. I'm gonna say at least 100 years ago. Right here. We're getting closer. It's a good idea. Need some more water. Good place to hydrate.
Yeah.
I think we're almost there.
I think so. Should be. So hope so.
All right, we're almost to the top. I'm starting to see the gap over here. It's going to be a really nice view. Little peek through the trees there. And we think this is the close to the final ascent here.
So.
You doing all right over there?
Yeah, doing all right.
Yeah, it's I just stopped several times to catch my breath. It's been a while since we hiked. It's warm out today. Oh wow. Okay. I can see Cumberland Gap City down there. We think we're there. Something ahead. I see a sign. I see a rock wall. I see like a gazebo. Oh cool. It's gonna be a nice view up here. Nice little climb there. National Historic Civil Engineering Landmark. Royal Colonial Boundary of 1665. Original survey begun Atlantic Ocean 1728. Survey reached Mississippi River 1819.
We're in Virginia right now.
Are we in Virginia? Oh, okay, yeah, here it is.
At what point
right there's the
Virginia.
point. So we walked through Virginia.
Yeah.
We didn't even know it.
Wow. We've been in Virginia this whole time.
It feels good up here.
Yeah, I bet. It was amazing.
It's got the state bird, the cardinal. The Old Dominion. 40,815 square miles, 96 countries or counties, capital of Richmond. 10th state, June 26, 1788. And then behind me, Kentucky and Tennessee, the way we came. Wow. Oh my gosh. Kentucky. The Bluegrass State. 40,395 square miles, 120 counties. Frankfort, the capital. June 1st, 1792, 15th state. State song, My Old Kentucky Home. That breeze feels amazing. Dude, that was worth the climb right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Right there, want to stand in all 3 states at the same time? I'll join you.
Where?
Oh yeah.
Are coming in handy.
Yeah, there you go. We're here. That's cool. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's so neat. We were just talking about when was the last time we stood in multiple states at the same time. I think for me it was Four Corners. Many, many years ago.
I can't remember. I know I stood. First time I did that was 3 Corners, Nevada, Arizona, California, with my family. That would have been 94.
Yeah.
Someone's like, Jay, you went there?
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's much more than I thought we'd see up here, actually. Tennessee, the volunteer state. 42,244 square miles, 95 counties. Capital is Nashville. 16th state, June 1st, 1796. Tennessee Waltz, state song, unless they've changed it. Agriculture, it's got the seals on every sign. The dogwood is the state flower of Virginia, there you go. Cardinal. So we got here right before the trees are fully bloomed, so we can actually look down upon Virginia and Tennessee out here. If you look way out there, you can see the Appalachian Mountains. Cherokee National Forest and Smoky Mountains. Way out there on the ridgeline. We might actually, once we go back, drive up to the Point Park up there. I think that's going to be the grand view. We hung out here, rested, had some trail mix. You had a granola bar.
Yeah.
Got some water. Other people have come to the top, and now it's time for us to head back down.
Oh boy.
Here we go. We won't log the whole thing, but give you the highlights. All right, so we climbed up just across here. Show you where we're at. There's a mark in this rock right here. I think it's another geological survey marker. Reference mark U.S. Coast and Geology, yeah. It says Virginia corner that way. So it's pointing towards, it's a mark to show them where the mark is. I've never seen that before. Would have never noticed it if we hadn't walked out here. $250 fine if you interact with it. So there you go. Don't do that. This was placed here in 1934. And we're already back to the main trail. Just want to say, this has been one of the best hikes I've ever taken. This is a beautiful day. Very peaceful. Having a great time.
Me too. It's exactly what we needed.
Yeah, we both needed this. We're gonna do more of this.
Yeah.
And we made it back to the parking lot right there. That took precisely, check it out, just about 2 hours. We left around 1:40, so right on the nose there. We made it. It's not over yet. One last thing before we get going. Both the parking lots we've seen so far in this park have large vehicle parking. You can bring the RV and the trailer. And Bigfoot was in the car the whole time. The whole time. All right, Liquid Death time. I got the ice. It's ready for you, Liquid Death. It's time. Nice and cold. Hydrated. Pinnacle Overlook. 8 miles to the top, and along the way, there are some Civil War earthworks. We're getting nice and elevated here. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We're not even to the top.
That's amazing.
All right, we're about halfway up the mountain to the Pinnacle Overlook. We have stopped at Fort McCook, Civil War earthwork. So there's a trench over here somewhere, Civil War fort. I'm guessing this was a Union fort. We're about to find out. It's a nice parking lot here, by the way. Yeah, there's a nice boardwalk up here. Oh, wow. I think that's Kentucky. Look at that view. It's Kentucky. That's actually the road. Over there's the visitor center where we came. Check this out. Here are the earthworks. There's a cannon out here. These were hand dug during the Civil War. Wow. Nice point for the cannon to shoot out. Forts and batteries, north and south. They could see right down the valley there towards Kentucky. It says that both Union and Confederate regiments spent months at a time here watching and waiting for the enemy's next move. Here, a war of nerves pivoted more on available supplies and flanking movements than on bombardments or bloody assaults. Okay, so here's the Cumberland Gap. We are right here. We're looking out that way towards Kentucky. So behind us and around us, you had all these different forts. Fort Lyon, Edgar, McKay, Farragut. And these are the, I think these are the enemy cannon batteries. But at one time, both armies controlled all of these positions. Confederate soldiers originally built and named this outpost for their commander, Colonel James Edward Rains, a Tennessean. Rains died in a combat at Stones River in December 1862. Union troops renamed it in honor of Ohio General Robert Latimer McCook, who had died near Winchester, Tennessee in August 1862. So there you go. This is the most magnificent view I have seen from a Civil War earthwork. And then over here, there's a river. Chris just asked me which river it is. We gotta look it up. I'm not so sure. And we looked it up. Got plenty of signal up here. That's Fern Lake that we can see all the way from here. That's miles away. It's a big lake. It's right in the middle of the mountain. And we have a nice curvy, windy route to the top. Nice road. It's a federal road, it should be. And welcome to the Pinnacle moment. We have reached the Pinnacle Overlook parking lot. Right here behind us, the Pinnacle Overlook Trail. Pinnacle Overlook 600 feet. Of course, you got the bear can trash cans up here, the recycle bins. Gateway to Kentucky. So here's the Cumberland Gap. We are in here. Actually, it says you are right here, number 4. We started at the visitor center. The Pinnacle moment, the Pinnacle Overlook. This sign here says this was a roadside attraction. Looks like they used to charge people to come to the top of the hill. 2-mile walk from this point. They're taking payment. Look at all the cars here. It's like 1920s. It's pretty neat. It's a cool photograph. 1929, it says it right there. Oh, this is the walk. Thankfully, we don't have to walk that today. All right, getting close to the edge. Another boardwalk out here. I see a big bird flying down there.
Oh yeah, it's another buzzard.
I don't think we're there yet, but this view is pretty amazing. There's that lake again.
So we can see the peak from here.
Oh, really?
It's like right that.
Oh, okay.
Walking down that trail there.
Oh, yeah, we were right down over there. Yeah. Okay, Tri-State Peak.
Yeah, that's where.
Oh, I see the trail.
Yeah, you see the trail.
That's where we were walking.
Down in there.
That's cool. We're getting closer to the overlook. That wasn't it. That was pretty spectacular. Quite a few people over here. This reminds me of Lookout Mountain. Oh yeah, look at that rock. Don't push that. Here we are. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my glory.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Right? That's Cumberland Gap City down there.
Over there.
There's the point. Yeah, up there. So yeah, Kentucky. I think we're in Virginia. Tennessee. Powell's Valley. Whoa. Hello, Tennessee. Straight away, the Appalachian. Well, technically, we're still in Appalachia, but the Appalachian Mountains. We're looking across the Appalachian Valley. Appalachian. Knoxville back that way. Here's the big rock. The town looks like a model. So teeny. Surreal looking, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Powell's Valley. There was once a flag. I think right here is a flagpole. We came from that direction. It says that Cumberland Gap, little town down here, was named for a British lord. The town you see is 1,400 feet below the mountain on which you stand, and the gap itself all bear the name of an English royal, the Duke of Cumberland, Prince William Augustus, 1721 to 1765, was the third and favorite son of King George II. The popular young nobleman was sometimes called Sweet William. The town named after Sweet William, Cumberland. Learned something. Just thinking about my ancestors coming through here. Grandpa said that they came from Virginia. That's just one side of my family. Okay, back in the car. It's 4:30. This park is huge. There's much more to see, but we're gonna save that for another time. It's about, I say, 15 to 20 miles long through the Cumberland Mountains, Cumberland Gap Historical Park. How would you like it?
Yeah, this was amazing. This was so beautiful.
I thought it was gonna be pretty, but it blew my mind.
Yeah, very impressive.
I didn't expect the overlook. I didn't know that. All right, we're heading down to Cumberland Gap, the town. Although we are just 1,400 feet above it, it's going to take us 16 minutes to drive back the way we came, 7.3 miles. Goodbye, Kentucky, for now. There's offices up there. Did you see that? It's pretty neat. We were just way up there. Way up there. Now we're in Virginia.
Now we're in Tennessee.
Now we're in Tennessee. Wow, that's amazing. Welcome to Cumberland Gap. Here's the Whistle Stop Antiques right here.
Yeah.
Doors open.
Cute.
Want to check it out?
It's awesome.
Really nice.
Yeah, cute little tin truck.
We're technically in Tennessee, but it straddles Virginia too. Old drugstore. Got another antique shop here. Check out the dogwoods. What's this? This is a really old building. Banquet hall. It's a pizza place, Angelo's. I think I looked that up. Whoa, look at that view.
Yeah.
We were just up there. That's the observation up there. Old Mill Inn Bed and Breakfast.
That looks awesome.
That's a really old cabin right there.
Yeah, we ought to stay there sometime.
Yeah, I would love to. It's got to be haunted, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we parked here next to the mill on this street. Check it out. Legit. This is a beautiful town. Over here, they have a bicycle museum. Check out this giant bike right here. It is open. I had no idea this was here. We got a little roadside attraction. And then down the way is the historic Cumberland Gap train station. That's so cool. You see the bear? Grabbing the fish right there. That'd be so cool to stay here. This sign here says the 3-state cornerstone. The cornerstone for Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee is on 3 states peak. It's talking about where we just were. It's pointing the way right up there. That's where we hiked up to. Here's the stream coming down the mountain with the trees. The bed and breakfast. Thinking about getting something to eat. Yeah, it's so cool. So we don't know what's in the train station. Something called Come Prowl Around. Looks might be an antique store. Not too many towns like this. Amongst a mountain. Also Lincoln Memorial University. It's a college town just around the corner. Alright, so we came back to Main Street here. There's a place, an Italian place here on the corner called Angelo's. We're doing Italian. Look at that. Welcome to Mayberry. Right? Angelo's in the Gap. Wow, big ceiling's high. My side salad arrived. I got pizza, Chris got salad. It's a really nice place. We got it pretty much to ourselves. Pizza has arrived. Got a nice little cheese pizza. Alright, we ate at Angelo's. Not too bad. Look at this picturesque post office. It's a beautiful town.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Chris just ended her video right here in front of this dogwood tree. This has been one of the best days ever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
This was so great. This town is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
The history, the location, the way it looks.
There's the herb shop.
There's a herb shop.
Yeah.
Herb. Oh yeah, that's cool. All right, guys. Know you're awesome. Know you're loved. No matter who you are. No matter what you're going through. Let's pick it up. Know that there's much ahead. Subscribe to Chris the Girl. She's blowing away. We had a great time together. I'm so happy we could make these memories. And we will be doing more stuff just like this in the near future.
Yep.
Check out our channel. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys soon. Please give the video a thumbs up. Do all the things. Also check out her video. She was filming too. Check out her experience. You also started yesterday.
I sure did. Yep.
So
sure
there's
did.
more than what you saw in this video. In her video, there you go.
Yep.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. We got to drive home.
Yeah.
1 hour, not too bad. And we're going to be just relaxing the rest of the night.
Yep.
All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Car's right there. I don't want to leave this place. It's nice.
I know.
It's really nice.